the man who carried rooms inside him. He moves through the city like a footnote in someone else's story, not unwelcome, just unread. The cashier knows his coffee, black, no sugar, and that is the sum of his biography between 7:04 and 7:07 a.m. His apartment keeps his shape, the dent in the couch where evening sits with him, the half-read book that learned to wait, the second coffee mug that gave up asking and now holds pens, dead batteries, the keys to doors no one will knock on. He has mastered the choreography of "I'm fine," the nod at the elevator, the practiced laugh that arrives on time and leaves before it's questioned. He folds his loneliness like a clean shirt, precise, invisible, tucked away so it won't offend anyone. Some nights, the silence grows teeth. It chews the edges of the room until the walls feel closer than they are. He turns on all the lamps, not for light, but to prove he can still make a decision that changes the shape of a space. He remembers touch in theory, the physics of it, pressure, warmth, the way a hand can anchor a shoulder and keep a man from floating out of his life. But theories don't return phone calls. They don't sit with you when the 3 a.m. hour puts its cold mouth to your ear and asks what you're still doing here. On the bus, he watches a father teach his daughter how to wear a shadow, step into it, step out, laugh. The man looks down at his own hands. They are good hands. They've held groceries, doorknobs, grief. They've never been memorized. He feeds the pigeons because they don't expect him to be interesting. They take the bread in his company with the same blunt grace, and for 10 minutes he is not alone. He is attended to by something living that does not need him to be more than a person with pockets and time. There is a kind of dignity in this, to carry your own name all day without hearing it spoken, and still answer to it when you get home. To make the bed though no one will see it, to wash the dish from a meal you ate across from an empty chair, and set the table like a promise you intend to keep with yourself. He has tried. God, he has tried. Joined the class, taken the walk, let the voicemail fill before the beep, because the sound of his own breathing was more honest than leave a message. He is not bitter. Bitterness is a kind of hope that things should have been different. He has retired that word. Yet, some mornings the light comes in and it does not ask for permission. It lays itself across the floor like a dog that chose him, and for a moment the room is not a container for his absence. It is just a room, with him in it. And that is a kind of math that holds. He buys flowers sometimes, not for anyone, for the act, to practice the idea that beauty doesn't need a witness to be real. He places them by the window and watches them learn to die slowly, which is the same thing he is doing, but they do it with color. If you saw him, you wouldn't know. He is excellent at being unremarkable. He will hold the door for you. He will say, "After you," and mean it because he has lived so long in the after. Respect is not pity, so don't pity him. He has built a life out of spare minutes, and he keeps it clean. He pays his bills. He tips well. He remembers the names of strangers' dogs. This is heroism without an audience. This is a man becoming a cathedral one quiet, unanswered day at a time. And if the night gets too large, if the walls forget their purpose, he puts on his coat and walks. The city is also lonely, and together they make a kind of companionship that doesn't require conversation. He is still here. That is the sentence. That is the whole ragged, unglamorous verb. He is still here. And on some streets, that is the bravest thing a man can be.